Magandang umaga mga kabayan. Dahil sa MECQ pa rin sa ating lugar at naisip ko na kailangan natin tulungan ang ating mga anak sa kanilang mga gawain sa school. Lalo na doon sa mga nag-modular distance learning modality, kailangan natin silang i-guide. Kaya lang, paano natin i-guide kung tayo rin nahihirapan gawin ang kanilang mga gawain. So ngayon humingi ako ng tulong sa isang teacher, so professional sa pagtuturo, lalo na sa math.
Our first topic is all about arithmetic sequence. So let us define first what arithmetic sequence is. Arithmetic sequence is a sequence where every term after the first is obtained by adding a constant called the common difference. So what are some of the example? So let's have number 1. So we have 1, 4, 7, 10. Okay, so the dot here indicates that it is infinite. Okay, next, let's have number 2. We have 15, 11, 7, 3. Okay, and number 3 example, we have AB, 3AB, 5AB, and so on. So let's have number 1. Why is 1, 4, 7, 10 an arithmetic sequence? So as you can see, the first term is 1. So how do you get the second term, the third, and the fourth term? Okay, so by just looking at the sequence of numbers, so as you can see, you have to add what number to 1 to make it 4. So you add 3. Okay, next, so by adding 3 to 4, you will have 7. Okay, next, so 7 plus 3, that is 10. So therefore, our common difference here is 3 or positive 3. Okay, next, let's have number 2. So we have 15, 11, 7, 3, and so on. So why is it an arithmetic sequence? So our first term is 15. So how do you get the second, third, and the fourth term? Okay, so as you can see, it is decreasing. So if it is decreasing, it means that you have to add a negative number. Okay, so what will you add to 15 to make it positive 11? So you have to add negative 4. So plus negative 4. Okay, so 15 plus negative 4 is positive 11. Then 11 plus negative 4 is 7. Same with 7 plus negative 4, that is 3. So therefore, our common difference is negative 4. Okay, now let's have number 3. So our first term is AB, second 3AB, then the third term is 5AB. Okay, so as you can see, again, how will you get the second and the third term and so on? So what will you add to AB to make it 3AB? Okay, so you will add 2AB. So plus 2AB. Okay, so remember in adding in adding like terms, so you have to add their numerical coefficients. So the numerical coefficient of AB is 1. So 1 plus 2 is 3. So that's why we have 3AB. Then again, you have to add 2AB. So 2 plus 3, that is 5AB. So therefore, our common difference is 2AB. Let's have another example. So what if on number 1, you are going to get the 100 term or the 50th term? So that's the time that you have to use a formula. So I will show you the formula later. Okay? Okay, so there is a formula in finding the n term of any arithmetic sequence. So we have a sub n is equal to a sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d, where, okay, so what is our a sub 1? So that is our first term. N is the number of terms. Okay, D, that is the common difference. That is the number that you have to add to get the next term. Common difference. And then we have A sub n, so that is the n term. Okay, so that is the formula in finding any term, the n term of any arithmetic sequence. So let's have an example number 1. On example number 1, in the arithmetic sequence 3, 12, 21, what is the 20th term? Okay, so let us identify first A sub 1, or our first term. So that is 3. And the number of terms, since we are looking for the 20th term, we have 20 terms. Okay, and how about the common difference? So again, how do you get the common difference? So look at the first term and the next term, which is 12. Okay, so what number are you going to add to 3 to get 12? That is 9. And how about 21? What will you add to 12? So you have to add 9 also. Therefore, the common difference is 9. Okay, then we are looking for the 20th term. So ace of 20 is missing. Okay, so let us use the formula. A sub n is equal to A sub 1 plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. So we are looking for the 20th term. You just substitute A sub 20. So our first term is 3 plus the number of term is 20. So 20 minus 1. And the common difference is 9. Okay, you just simplify. Simplify first the number inside the parenthesis. So 20 minus 1 is 19. So plus the quantity of 19. Then you multiply to 9. So you write 3 plus 19 times 9 is 171. Therefore, the 20th term or A sub 20 is equal to 174. Let's have number 2 example. So find the 10th term. Okay, find the 10th term in the arithmetic sequence. Okay, I just abbreviate 5, 0, negative 5, and so on. Okay, so let us identify first. What is our first term or A sub 1? That is 5. Okay, so how many terms do we have? Since we are looking for the 10th term, so we have 10 as the number of terms. Then what is our common difference? So take a look at the first, second, and the third term. So what will you add to 5 to make it 0? So as you can see, it is decreasing. So therefore, you have to add a negative number. So to make it 0, so what will you add to 5? So that is negative 5. So plus negative 5. So 5 plus negative 5, that is 0. Then 0 plus negative 5 is negative 5, and so on. So our common difference is negative 5. And our A sub n is 10. A sub 10, that is we are looking for. Okay, so we are looking for the 10 terms. So applying the formula again, so A sub n is equal to A sub 1 or the first term plus the quantity of n minus 1 times d. So ace of 10, since we are looking for the 10th term, is equal to the first term, which is 5, plus how many terms do we have? We have 10 minus 1, then you multiply to the common difference, which is negative 5. Okay, let us solve. Let us simplify. So is equal to 5 plus, so 10 minus 1 is 9 times negative 5. So you multiply first 9 to negative 5. So 5 plus 9 times negative 5 is, since we are multiplying having different sign, so the sign is negative. So negative 45. So ace of 10, so is equal to 5 plus the quantity of negative 45. Okay? So you are adding different signs. So therefore, the final answer is negative 40. So it means our 10th term is negative 40. Okay, so that's all for today. I hope you learned something.